Hi everyone, Susan Joseph just checking in regards to some things that you really should know before you go out there and purchase that property, whether it be an investment property or your first property or maybe a vacation home. So just a couple of tips for you in regards to going out there and buying a property. Pre-approval, getting pre-approved. We've discussed this in other videos, how easy it is to get pre-approved. Generally, you make a phone call, you fax over some documentation. There's no cost to get pre-approved. You'd be very surprised at how easy it can be as long as you provide the documentation. And there is absolutely no obligation. So, if you call a mortgage company and you get pre-approved, but you really weren't crazy about the customer service, so you didn't really feel like you connected very well with the lender, don't worry about it because you can certainly go to 3 other places. However, you do not want to call a bunch of people to get that pre-approval because every time you do, they will run your credit, which will bring down your credit score. So try to find somebody, try to get a referral if you're working with a buyer's agent. I've worked with the same gentleman for many, many years, and I refer all of my buyers his way. He's very easy to deal with. He talks you through everything. So definitely want to get pre-approved. You want to get the pre-approval in writing with the amount that you are pre-approved up to. And that will kind of guarantee you, that you can get a mortgage up to that amount. Know what monthly dollar amount you feel comfortable committing to. A lot of people will get pre-approved for a certain amount, never really asking that question as to what their monthly payment will be. And you may get pre-approved up to $225, but you may find out that you're really only comfortable spending $150,000. So you definitely want to find out what monthly dollar amount you're comfortable committing to. So figure out your budget, figure out what you're comfortable spending. Keep in mind that you have to roll in taxes and insurance. There are many loan calculators. I have one on my Rhode Island propertyforsale.com that I find to be a little bit easier to use than some of the others. So again, that's my Rhode Island propertyforsale.com site. But most websites you can find a loan calculator, but try not to use those. When you go to get a pre-approval, make sure you speak to your lender, and they'll give you a very accurate monthly payment. So just kind of keep your eye on that as much as, what amount you're pre-approved up to. Thinking about your long-term goals and determine the type of mortgage that will best suit your needs. How long are you going to own this home? Is your income expected to change? These answers will help you determine the most appropriate mortgage. Quite honestly, at this point, after seeing everything that I've seen and talking to so many people, I highly, highly recommend the 30-year fixed. You can get probably 2 loans, which is still fairly common. They call it an 80-20. The second loan will be a higher interest rate. First loan will be lower. But again, there are many options out there. I'm certainly not a mortgage expert, and they'll be able to better tell you which loans will suit your financial needs. Prepayment privileges and payment frequency options. There are a lot of options out there that if you pay more towards the principal or you pay bi-monthly as opposed to monthly, how much it can actually shave off the end of your mortgage. Sometimes if you pay twice a month as opposed to once a month, you can shave several years off that 30-year fixed. So generally they have to be direct debits right from your account, and there are other things that go along with it. Certainly you have to educate yourself in them, but there are a lot of options out there to actually shave that 30-year payment, that 30-year mortgage, down to a 22, 25-year mortgage. So another option for you. Choosing a mortgage expert, I cannot stress how important I think that this is. I work with so many buyers who, are using somebody who was referred to them, or, and I can only refer somebody to you. I cannot force you to use anyone, and I try to respect, who buyers choose. But there are so many times that we get into contract, inspections are done, we have a closing date 2 weeks out, and we just cannot get it to close with the current lender. So be very, very particular in who you choose to do your mortgage. It is so, so important. There's just so much involved, from the closing date. You don't want to be told that you're closing on the 14th, take the 14th out of work, you wait all day, the call never comes. So really, really important. Try to get a great referral for your mortgage expert. So thank you as always for watching this video. I'm going to sign off for now. Please feel free to give me a call at any time on my cell, 401-678-0576, if I can help you out in any way at all. Also feel free to email me if that's what works best for you at susanjoseph@remax.net. So I will see you in the next video. Until then, stay well.